we was in the park and stuff.
How old were you in 2011?
14 minus 20. Wait.
I've never seen somebody do like the math backward.
Yeah, because I feel like this. Sometimes I do it. I feel like it's easier sometimes.
That's so interesting. Like how our brains are different. Okay.
Yeah.
What badges do you think your player should have in the game?
Paint beast.
Cough beast.
Cough beast. Pickpocketer.
Okay.
Sharpshooter. Handle guard. All that. I'm just naming random stuff. I need all that.
When you go into 2K and you build your My Player in My Career, what build are you building?
Left-handed Klay Thompson, same thing. I was the same thing as Klay Thompson.
Okay, so 3 and D.
Yeah, I was 6'6".
Okay, a little smaller than him.
He could not finish nothing in the paint, though. But my threes was cash, though.
When NBA 2K players are choosing the Pelicans in the game, what skills of yours should they utilize?
Rebounding, getting my teammates open, and throwing lobs to Zion.
"2K Sports" welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
This is a team that takes every home game very seriously. And you can see that from their shot earlier as they came through the tunnel. The next stage of the Eastern Conference playoff battle begins here. Game 1 of the conference semifinals. Both these teams have survived and moved one step closer to the title. With Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and Allie LaForce on our sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. So with Harden on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. The eraser is out there with Washington. Then it's Ellis. Then there's Shake and Bake. And it's Wilcox in at the 1 spot. And for the Huskies, we've got Prez. Rose is out there with Carl. Then there's Shake and Bake. And it's Barry in at the 5 spot. Taking a look at the Cardinals. They'll be at very little trouble in their first-round matchup. It was a clean sweep.
And they're hoping to carry that momentum into this series. But they know they've got their work cut out for them. This is a much tougher task than round 1.
Ellis can't get it to go.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Yeah, that's the kind of aggressive defense you always want to see on the interior.
Here's Barry. Not going to go that time. Ellis with some nice D. Here is Wilcox. And it's blocked. They recover it. Pass to Barry. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. To the inside, Ellis. And Ellis throws it down. And now looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see him come out of the game.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
Yeah, teams do everything they can to protect against it. But at this point, all you can do is hope he's not gone for too long.
ABC's checked in for Barry. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Hendricks. Cardinals with the rebound. And here is Washington. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Free throw good from Washington. The Huskies have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Brady passes to Hendricks. Here's McCarty. Tries from 16. That one falls.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And it is dangerous to let him get it going this early.
Here's Wilcox. It's deflected. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Brady passes to Hendricks. Got a hand on it. Here is Wilcox. Pass to Coleman. Louisville passing it around. Knocks it loose. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. And the basket is good. For Louisville, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. It's Washington slamming it down.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam.
Timeout, Huskies.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Huskies.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
Yeah, right now, Coach needs to draw up his best play, get some points, and give this team some confidence.
Can flat out shoot the rock. The 2K leaderboard shows us the top 3-point shooters in the playoffs. You look at ABC, he's absolutely deadly from outside. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Pass to Brady. Here's Hendricks. Fires from 18. Misses off the left iron.
And really, that is why he is feared as a defender, right in your face on that shot.
Well, good footwork, good assertiveness, able to put a ton of pressure on the shooter.
A moment for an injury report.
He said there's a bit of weakness in the wrist area, but so far no sign of any broken bones. He won't return for the rest of this game, and he's likely to miss a few more after that. We'll see how he bounces back, guys.
Allie, thanks as always. We appreciate the report. And, of course, you never like to see any kind of injury.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
Well, this is a high-impact sport, and the league continues to get bigger and faster.
Here's Carl. Goes back up, and he lays it up and in. Carl's got his second bucket of the night.
Relentless effort creates the second chance opportunity.
Over in the corner, Rose. Pass to Hendricks. Back to Rose. Shot from the wing. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Cardinals leading by 3. Here's Coleman. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Perez finds Rose. Here's Carl. He's covered by Sessions. Brady passes to Carl. 3 on the clock. Here's Hendricks. Off target with his 3.
Look, I'm not sure what's going on with him. 0 for the night. Might be time to give someone else a chance.
Been pretty grave so far, about 23%. Carl passes to Brady. Here's Hendricks. No scoring in this one. Just his first attempt, and that one goes long.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And that's what you have to do. Protect the house.
Drills the three-pointer.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Sessions. Pass to Wilcox. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Carl, no good.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
It's rebounded by McCarty.
I think this is a rare case of being overcommitted. He tried to go all out at the rim, and they stifled.
First team foul.
Clearly a foul.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Louisville.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the
shooting two. And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
And the first one at the line is good. The Huskies making a switch here. Howell's checked in. The Cardinals also making some changes. Woolridge is checked in for Ellis. The chosen one comes in for Shake and Bake. And it's Burks in for Wilcox. Both free throws good from Rose. Louisville leading by 3. Here's McLeod. Here's Woolridge. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Here's Brady. And it's McLeod with the rebound. The Cardinals have gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. Pass to Burks. Here's Woolridge. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Woolridge has got his second basket of the game. Prez kicks to Rose.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Hendricks. 6 on the shot clock. The 3 misses for the 5th time this game, marking it 1 for 6.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
Sessions. Oh, that's blocked. And the call will go against the great. That is his first foul of the game. And the Cardinals making a change here. Harden's checked in.
Substitution for Louisville. Harden.
1:30 left to play in the first quarter. Hendricks passes to Rose. Pocket 6. Down low. Here's Carl. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Defensive foul.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
At the line for your Huskies. Carl. Shooting 1.
1:15 left here in the opening quarter. Burks kicks to Woolridge. Harden outside. Burks for 3. Brady with the rebound.
And this is what you like about his perimeter D. He never gave up and challenged the deep.
Yeah, and it's really hard to stay connected to shooters out there. And even harder to contest the shot without foul. Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Pass to McLeod. Back to Washington. It's hauled in by Carl. Carl's got 6 rebounds in the game. Over to the left wing. Now here's Prez. From downtown, and that concludes the first quarter of play. Cardinals lead by 4. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment. Ready to get back into the action here in game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And Louisville, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. On the court right now for the Cardinals. Ellis is out there with the natural. Then it's the chosen one. Then there's Washington. And it's Burks in a point guard.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
Huskies shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here.
One shot.
And so it's Burks bringing it up now for the Cardinals. Driving the lane. Got a piece of it. And it's the Huskies on the break. Here's Brady. A miss that time. Would have put him up. And for Louisville, they're shooting 40% from the field. Pass to Ellis. Over Prez. Ellis can't get it to go. Ellis has gone 1 of 3 on the night. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Now, here's Burks. Scoreless thus far. Good work there as it goes.
Well, he's such a natural talent. Has all the skill needed to produce at a high level.
Rose passes to Brady. He can't hit that time. Ellis with some nice D. Washington kicks to Burks. Driving in. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
For Louisville, they've made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. First free throw is good. The erasers checked in for Louisville. And Burks hits 2 free throws.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Now here's Prez. He's guarded closely. Hendricks passes to Brady. Just 5 to shoot. Now Prez. Up and in on the way.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Burks with it. Pass to Washington. Over Rose. And that one hits back iron.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a motion.
Huskies shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game. That free throw, no good. Wilcox is checked in for the chosen one. And he's good on the second. For Louisville, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's Wilcox, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul, second team foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for Louisville, Wilcox. Taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Wilcox. And he makes the first, but misses the second.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Well, there you go, finding the best look they could.
Here's Burks, and he banks in the layup. Burks has got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
Outside Rose. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Washington. They get it back, and he recovers it. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blows. Huskies shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Prez.
And he's showing a little more aggressiveness, getting himself to the line here in the second quarter.
ABC's checked in for the Huskies. And Louisville here with the change too. Woolridge is checked in. Both shots good from the stripe. For Louisville, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And they're able to recover. Prez finds Prez. Here's Hendricks. A three-pointer is right on target. Hendricks has got the lead up to 2 now for the Huskies. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Huskies?
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
They grabbed their own miss. Here's McCarty. Pass to Wilcox. Back to Burks. Now Washington. Back to Burks. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They get it again.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
And the Huskies call time here.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they just have to be more patient. Less forcing and more passing.
And while we have a chance, let's now take a look at the NBA's season assist leaders. You look at the great one, 3rd in assists and a great leader.
And it seems like he's taking it on his shoulders to get every one of his teammates involved in the offense here in the postseason. What a passing display.
There's the drive. And there it is for him.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4. Wilcox has gone 50% so far. 2 of 4 shooting. Brady passes to Hendricks. It's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Huskies will retain possession. And so it's the Huskies with it, trailing by 2. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Huskies will retain possession. Just 2 to shoot. Rose hits the bucket.
And give credit to Coach there for drawing that up. He positioned his guys for immediate success.
Here is Wilcox. He's got 6. Lays it up and banks it in. Wilcox has got 8 points.
Well, after struggling in the first period, he's turned it around. You can see the confidence growing.
Hendricks passes to Brady. Ball's knocked loose. Burks with the steal. Outside, Woolridge. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Coleman's checked in for the Cardinals. That's good from Woolridge. 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. Here's Hendricks. The kick out to Rose. Top of the key. That is good. And the Louisville lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Brady. For Louisville, they've gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. Here's Coleman. He's covered by Rose. Coleman, no good.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Yeah, that's the kind of aggressive defense you always want to see on the interior.
Now here's Rose. 5 on the clock. Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. Coleman, the pass to Woolridge. That one goes. Counted. Woolridge has got 9.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
And the Huskies call time here.
And your next team.
Change here. Harden's checked in. Louisville on D, leading by 5. Now Prez. The kick out to Rose. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Hendricks. Rebounded by Coleman.
Yeah, those shots from him are certainly not helping their case.
Harden dishes to Burks. Over Hendricks. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical. And they've repeatedly broke inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off. We had a defender all over
Hendricks. Second personal foul, 4th team foul.
For Louisville, they've shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6. Free throw good. Burks. The captain's checked in for Prez. The chosen one, he's checked in for Louisville. And Burks hits 2 free throws. And only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today. Howell passes to Rose. Pass to Howell. 5 to shoot. For 3, Forbes. Cardinals with the rebound. 1:07 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Coleman. He's covered by Rose. On the wing, Coleman, no good. And 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. Here's Hendricks. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
way to attack there and then create contact.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
Hendricks taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. McMillan's checked in for the Huskies. Varl comes in for Howell. Both good from the line that time. Cardinals leading by 3. Here's McLeod. Still yet to score. And Harden with the stuff.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Forbes, the rebound by Harden. And for Louisville, they're shooting and feeling it offensively in the second quarter. They're shooting 60%. There's 10 seconds left in the first half. Here's McLeod. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Cardinals ahead. They lead by 5. Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Doc Rivers. And, Coach, you guys came out aggressive in the first half. What stood out to you?
You know, we're getting to the paint and making plays. They're a great team as far as rotation, so we just got to make the right passes.
It all starts with attacking the basket. Thanks, Doc.
Terrific, Allie. Thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. The NBA playoffs are happening, and we're happy to have you here for the halftime show. Well, for Louisville, they've hung tough in what was a closely contested first half. If what we've seen in Game 1 so far is any indication, we're going to have quite a series on our hands. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about the visiting team?
We have to love the second unit. I mean, the effort they displayed, they're doing much more than giving the starters a break. We're seeing real intensity from them, particularly on the offensive end.
And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
It's been tough sledding for them. Reminds me of my free throw percentage, under 35. They need better execution if they want to create high-quality looks. It's going to take a team effort. We'll see if they're up to it.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Let's go to Kevin Harlan.
Back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinals. Without question, Shake and Bake displaying his skills today.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
And because of that, I expect to see a huge emphasis on ball control moving forward.
And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinal. Barlow is out there with McMillan. Then it's Rose. Then there's Prez. And it's Hendricks in at the point. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Wilcox kicks to Washington. It's Washington slamming it down.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. And it's blocked. Here is Wilcox. Inside, Sessions. Makes it off the glass.
Sessions.
And now it's a 9-point Cardinal lead.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Brady passes to Rose. To the wing on the left. From the stripe, again the miss by the Huskies.
Well, halftime is supposed to be for adjustments. I'm sure this isn't what they had in mind.
Here's Wilcox, banked in off the glass. Wilcox has got the lead up to 11 now for Louisville.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Rose looking around. Shoots over Washington. Again, the miss by the Huskies.
And the defense gave him no space. He had to fade back. That's not an easy look for most guys.
First team foul.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
Washington. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Washington. The Huskies making a switch here. Howell's checked in. And the Cardinals making a change here as well. Ellis is checked in for Woolridge. Washington hits them both. The Huskies have gone 0 of 4 from the field in the second half. Yet to find the mark. Here's Hendricks. 11 points in the game. Shot clock at 6. Looking to end the run. Rebounded by Coleman. Cardinals leading by 13. Pass to Wilcox. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
And the Huskies call time here.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
Yeah, it's basically a layup line. You're not going to win many games if you can't offer more resistance than that.
Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. You look at Ellis, a terrific rebounder, 5th overall.
He's dialed up his rebounding here in the postseason. There's something about the big games that bring out the best in him.
Pass to Brady. To the paint. Here's Howell. Great defense that time from Ellis.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And that one's good. Sessions.
Well, his rebounding is such a boost for this team, especially when it comes on the offensive end.
Hendricks passes to Brady. Looking to get it going. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
At the line for your Huskies, Brady. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Knocked loose. Here's Hendricks. 11 points in the game. And taken away by Ellis. Here's Wilcox. Huskies with the rebound. Brady's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Hendricks. The 11-footer. And Ellis with the block.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Personal foul, second team foul.
And let's get your guys take now on the hustle stats for the Cardinals.
Well, their shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
That free throw good from Washington. Good on both.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Just 26% out there, and terrible showing from an offense capable of much better. Pass to Hendricks. Back to Rose. Here's Carl. Just 5 on the clock. From outside the arc. And they recover it. Rose kicks to Prez. Here's Howell. And Ellis with the block. And they'll keep possession. Here is Wilcox. He's got 12. Second chance effort. Hendricks pulls it in. And so it's the Huskies with it. 17-point game. And it's Rose missing.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And that's what you have to do. Protect the house.
Now here's Sessions. 17-point lead, their biggest. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Rose. A rebound by Washington. Washington's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Over Rose. And the Cardinals miss again.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
And he uses the glass on the layup. Rose has got his second basket of the night.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Here's Wilcox. Here's Ellis. And the layup is good.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Now here's Prez. He's got 8. To the middle. Stolen by Ellis. And they're moving it up. Washington inside. He's covered by Rose. And it's Washington missing. Here's Hendricks. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Here is Wilcox. He's got 12. To the paint. Here's Ellis. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Wilcox. Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
And it goes down 2 points. And that's 13 points for Shake and Bake.
Well, the screen is what gave him space to make his move.
Pass to Coleman.
2 minutes remaining.
Sinks that one from the post. And the Cardinals lead by 19.
Easy shot for him. They'll take that every time up the floor.
Here's Brady. It's tipped. 1:36 left to play in the third. Washington, that's good.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Here's Hendricks. He's got 13. Rebounded by Ellis. Ellis has got 11 rebounds in the game. Coleman, the pass to Wilcox. Lets it go from 11. And again, it's Louisville converting.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And he drives in. Hendricks passes to Brady. Shoots from 12. And Ellis with the block.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Personal foul.
The officials are all over that.
Shooting for Louisville. Wilcox at the line for 2.
shooting 2.
And that one falls for Wilcox. For the Huskies, McMillan's checked in for Howell. And the captain subbed in for Prez. Louisville also making some changes. The natural, he's checked in for the eraser. The chosen one comes in for Washington. And it's Burks in for Shake and Bake. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for the Huskies. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Pass to Hendricks. Over Burks. Again, the miss by the Huskies.
Well, for him, this has been a quarter to forget. He is not helping them close the gap.
No good off the back of the rim. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. Cardinals ahead, running away with this one. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So with Ellis sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. We've got the natural, the chosen one out there with B. Then it's Woolridge, and it's Aldridge in at the power forward.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfectly.
Shea outside. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Personal foul.
And no matter what they've tried, he just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
One shot.
Free throw no good for Che. And for Louisville, they're shooting with confidence 50% from the field so far. Pass to Harden. Now Burks. Shot clock at 5. Here's Aldridge. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul, first team foul. Shooting for the Cardinals. Aldridge taking 2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Both free throws good from Aldridge. Here's Augman. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it.
Yeah, easy call.
Harden. 4th personal foul, 2nd team foul. At the line for 2, Augman.
And he knocks down the first one. Second free throw, no good. And for Louisville, they're shooting well, 50% from the floor. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Pass to Forbes. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Aldridge. Burks on the wing. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Bricks the dunk off the deceptive pump fake. Ogman passes to Spencer. Got a piece of it, and he stays with it. Puts up a three. Poked away.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Aldridge, and too long on the shot. The Huskies have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. The quick passes to Ogman. Fouled on the shot, picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
Third personal foul.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
ABC's checked in for the Huskies. Prez comes in for Che. The Cardinals also making some changes. The Erasers checked in for Aldridge. Washington comes in for the natural. And Shake and Bake subbed in for the chosen one. Cardinals leading by 23. Pass to Woolridge, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Here's Brady. That's tipped. Outside, Woolridge. Here's Coleman. And here is Washington. Got a piece of it. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Ogman passes to McCarty. 6 to shoot. That's tipped. The Huskies need to get off a shot here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
The ball goes.
Shake and Bake's checked in for the Huskies.
Substitution for your Huskies, Hendricks.
The Cardinals have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul, second team foul. At the line for Louisville, Washington, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw.
I like this aggressive mentality he's adopted in the second half, doing everything he can to get to the line.
The doctors checked in for Prez. And he sinks the second. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Hendricks passes to O'Connor. And there's the call on the eraser.
Session.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
Personal foul, fourth team foul.
Here is Forbes. Puts it up off the inbound, and he sinks the layup.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
Inside. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. And 12 points for Bede.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated in stride.
O'Connor the pass to Forbes. And it's good for 2. For Louisville, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Here's Burks. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater like that.
Here's O'Connor. Forbes the pass to McCarty. Shot clock at 6. And it's blocked. And he gets it back. O'Connor. And he recovers it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Vanessa is checked in for the eraser.
Harden.
For Louisville, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Kicks it out to Harden. Woolridge against McMillan. Here's Hendricks. Tries again. Cardinals with the rebound. Burks has got his 4th rebound in this one. It's deflected. Out of bounds. Louisville takes possession. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Being a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. Down low. The shot's good by McCarty.
Moving the ball for the highest percentage look.
And for Louisville, they're shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Here's Coleman. Trying to find Harden, and he's got it now.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Here's Hendricks. Burks covering. Here's Forbes. And the rebound goes to Louisville.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And that's what you have to do. Protect the house.
Hendricks passes to O'Connor. Cardinals with the rebound. Burks has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Woolridge. In the corner. Harden. Here's Coleman. Over in the corner, Washington. O'Connor grabs the board. Pass to McCarty. Plays it up off the glass.
Can't be that easy for him. Got to body him up down low.
Yeah, they can't let him even get into that space. If he gets good position on the block, it's trouble.
Here's Coleman. Got a hand on it. Here is Forbes. He's covered by Washington.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Hendricks. It's blocked. Out of bounds. It'll be the Cardinals' ball.
The ball goes to Louisville.
Rose, he's checked in for the Doctor.
On the court.
Louisville also making some changes. Ellis, he's checked in for Washington. The chosen one comes in for Shake and Bake. And Wilcox is subbed in for Burks. Here is Wilcox. Kicks it out to Harden. Hits it from three-point range. Harden's got 5 points now this quarter.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way. A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down. And what will be a win here in game 1 of the series for the Cardinals.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it's really got to feel very good to be able to jump out confidently to a 1-0 lead in this series.
Absolutely. And I think their focus now has to be not on taking this win for granted. They should come out for game 2 with the same intensity and honestly maybe even more. You know they'll face a more focused team in the next one, so they may have to be just a little bit tougher.
And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for the Great One.
Well, what an unselfish display from him tonight. Sharing the ball, creating for others. Just beautiful basketball.
40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Louisville passing it around. Here's Harden. The teardrop falls in.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
Rose taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And both free throws good for Rose. There's 25 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Here's Ellis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul, 3rd team foul. At the line for the Cardinals, Ellis. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The free throw good from Ellis. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's Hendricks. So it's Louisville winning this one easily. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum is so critical, and you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
It's time for us to say so long. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage during the second round of the NBA Eastern Conference Playoffs. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. We'll see you later on.